Hey everybody, ShadowNinja here. In this quick video tutorial I'm going to show you how you can build a quiet and discreet base out in the middle of the woods. You'll just need 4 tools, a saw, hatchet, shovel, and pliers, 1 wire, a combo lock, some rope. You'll need less than 200 nails and less than 100 planks, so probably pick up 2 sharpening stones along your way to make sure you can get this done. Everything you need to build this base in this simple tutorial can fit in one backpack. The first tool is a saw, which you can use to harvest planks from lumber piles, or craft planks from logs that you cut down. Next, a hatchet will be used to get your logs from trees, and also as your general building tool. Your shovel is what is going to be able to build your initial watchtower kit and your fence kit, and the pliers will turn your fence kit into a gate. You will also need a couple sharpening stones to keep your tools sharp during the process, less than 200 nails. You'll need 1 rope with 4 short sticks, which you will then combine into creating a watchtower kit, and then a combo lock if you want to keep your base secure. One of the best ways to find planks is by finding these lumber piles that can be found throughout the world. You can use the iSurvive map to locate the lumber piles. When using a saw, it's important to watch how much it degrades. I like using the saw all the way to the extent of damage before repairing it in the warm. You can then use a sharpening stone, combine it with a handsaw to sharpen it. This will get it back up to worn condition, and then you can continue using it to the extent of damage and repair it back up to worn. This will maximize the usage of your hand. Nails can sometimes be found on buildings. Nails can be found in warehouses, sheds, and other storage facilities. Looking on, inside, or around disabled vehicles is a wonderful spot to find some nails. And outhouses are a great spot to find nails too. Now that you've gathered all your resources, it's time to find a spot to put your base. I found this nice location next to some trees and a small area of water that I can use to fish. For this specific build, I like placing the base in between some trees to use as general cover. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to set down the watchtower kit. Now that you've placed the watchtower kit, it's time to attach your logs. After attaching all 4 logs, you can switch to your shovel, find the spot, and build the base. After building the base, you will notice that the watchtower kit is going to fall back down to the ground. This is important because we're going to need this again to build the second set. Now what we're going to do is place another watchtower kit in the exact same spot as our first one, but we're going to rotate it 180 degrees. So my first one was aimed this way, so we're going to go ahead and rotate it 180 degrees like this, line the post up exact, and then place. Doing this is going to allow us to have a sealed off roof in our final build. With the axe in your hands, look at one of the sections and build the lower frame. Follow each of the steps to build the lower wall, the upper frame, and the upper wall. Do this with each of the 3 sections of wall. Keep in mind you want to watch as your hatchet degrades and use a sharpening stone when it's at the extent of damaged to bring it back up to worn in order you can continue using your tool. Now with the first 3 walls created, we're going to go ahead and attach the nails and planks to the base of each of the watchtowers. We are only going to build the floor section of the base. Find the spot on the floor and build it. Now that we have one roof, you'll notice that there's a hole here, so upon attaching planks and nails to the second watchtower, we can build a second floor. After completing the second floor, the entire ceiling will be covered. Once you've built both floors of the watchtowers and all 3 walls, you can then take the watchtower kit and take it apart to get the short sticks and rope to craft that into a fence kit. After you make your fence kit, place it into the opening where you want to have your final gate. It's important when placing it that you rotate it 180 degrees if you're placing it from the outside so that you have access to the lock. After placing the fence kit, attach the final 2 logs and the planks and put it all together from the inside. You want to make sure that you have a pair of pliers and wire before you build it all together, otherwise you'll be stuck in the middle. After building the fence kit, get the metal wire in your hands, approach the wall, and click attach. Then, with pliers in your hands, look in the same area and use it to build a gate. Another tip if you'd like some extra camouflage is to build some shelter kits. Build them in the opposite direction and use only short sticks and long sticks. This will allow you to have some floral camouflage over your base. That's the last step. The base is now complete. You can keep adding additional shelter kits around for additional camouflage if you'd like. Thank you, and I hope you learned something from this video. NeoFarmers is a community map with amazing administration, events, and is just a great place to be. It's PvE, located in the USA, and I highly recommend you check it out.